Hi Shabnam, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Thanks, I'm good. I am Arishi Karbasi. I'm so happy that I gonna to be your personal trainer.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy too. I wish that we have a good time together.
And yes, we are going to do many things.
Mm-hmm.
And let's go start. Um, at first, I have many questions I wanted to ask you to know you better, and I can help you more. At first, about your age, how old are you?
I'm 25.
So young.
Mm-hmm.
Um, could you please tell me about your background in a sport?
Um, Actually, if I want to tell you about my background, I do a lot of things in sports. I did different kind of sports from my childhood up to now. I think I started with swimming, and for I think 2 or 3 years, and then I wanted to do the skating. I think for 4 or 5 years. But after that, um, I did badminton, and I started so professionally, and I continued it for a long time. Yeah.
Do you still play badminton?
Um, if I want to tell you in details, I started badminton when I was, I think, 9 or 8 years old, and I started on that time, and then I had a gap between it because it has some. I because I want to study for my university, and I didn't have time to do it. So it was a gap between it, I think for 4 or 5 years, and after that I started to continue the game. I think I started 2 years ago, and I continued before I came to Canada. I don't do it now when I'm here, but it's my it is in my future plans that I want
Yeah.
to continue it again. Yeah, but if I want to tell you about how long I did it, maybe about 10 years. Yeah.
And do you have any experience in gym? I wanted to know, are you familiar with any of the equipments of the gym? For example, barbell, dumbbells,
Mhm.
weight, cable.
Um, because I'm a kind of person that really interested in sports, in the sports that I have to play game. Because when I'm playing that game, I um, don't understand how much I'm running, how much I'm doing the exercises. I don't know. In that case, I don't understand it, and so I can't feel any pressure. Because of that, mostly I did this kind of sports. For example, in my high school time, I did, for example, volleyball. But after that, as you know, I played badminton. But about gym, um, I didn't do it that much. I think I want for a period of time, for a little period of time, I wanted to start a gym, and it wasn't that much long because I stopped it. I went to university at that time, and it was hard for me actually, especially when I wanted to start it. So I think for some months I did the gym, and I didn't do that much with the equipments that I have to be familiar with. I just do more aerobic exercise.
Mm.
Yeah, because at that time now I lost a lot of weight. but at that time I had extra weight, so I wanted to be a little um, thinner, maybe lose some weight, and after that do I don't know that much about it, but I think I have to do some aerobic exercises, and after that continue with some equipment to gain muscles, I think, maybe. Because of that, I didn't do that much, and I'm not that much familiar with.
Okay. And do you have any illness or injury that I have to aware of?
Um, I don't have that much important or special injury or illness that I have to tell you about it. But if I want to tell you something about small things that I think it doesn't that much matter, I have a little pain in my hip joint, I think, on the right side of my body. Uh,
Okay.
in some positions that I sit, or maybe, yeah, mostly when I'm sitting, I have a little pain in that part of my leg. But it didn't happen. It has it never happened for me when I'm doing exercising or when I'm in the gym. I didn't feel pain. But and because of this, I say it doesn't matter that much. It's a small thing. But no.
You mean you have the limitation in hip movement pattern?
As I said, I didn't
For
have.
example, in hip flexion or hip extension or rotation, do you have pain?
I think not in rotation, but maybe in some gesture in the sitting. I have some pain, but it never happened to me. But for example, if it happens to me in the future that I'm working with you, I can tell you that in this gesture, in this exercise, I have a little pain in that. But no, um, you can continue it without any limitation right now. But after that, I can tell you about it. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any special diet?
No, I eat everything, but yeah, I eat everything. I think I have to control my diet, maybe.
Okay. Do you have a specific time for your meals?
Actually, right now, because I work a full time, and it's not a specific time that I have to um I don't know, specific time that I have to tell you about that. For example, eat my lunch at this time, eat my dinner at this time. But the only specific time that, because it depends on my work, I can tell you it's about my breakfast, because always I have complete breakfast before going to my work. For my breakfast, I mostly eat at 8 o'clock a.m. But for lunch, for example, when some days I'm so busy, I don't eat lunch, and for example, I'm so hungry at that time, and then I come to my home and, for example, eat dinner at that time and at 7 or 8 o'clock. But and sometimes when we are not that much busy, I have lunch, and I have a light dinner at that time. It's not something that be stable that I want to tell you, but just stable thing is about my breakfast.
Okay. It's a good point that you explain about your job. I
Mm-hmm.
wanted to know if you have the physical activity or not sitting at a desk.
Right, yeah. Um, my job is so hard because I do a lot of physical activities in my job. And as I said, I have a full-time job. I start my job at 10 a.m. till 6 p.m. And I
Mhm.
have to, I don't know. I it at this time, I think if I have the break time, if we are not that much busy, I just sit for half an hour in this
Just
period of time, yeah, per day that I told you. So I at the other times from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. I just walk, and sometimes run. And
it's a
yes,
good point.
yes, it is good point,
That's
but it's
good.
so hard for me. Yes, I really need more energy to continue the rest of the day that I have to.
And what's your goal in a starting gym?
As I said again about my job, I lost a lot of weight.
Mhm.
Uh, if I want to tell you, it's about 12 kilograms.
Can I
So
ask during how long do you lose the weight?
we are on October, I think now.
Yeah,
Yeah, we are on 3rd of October now. So I started my job on the 2nd of May.
around 6 months, less than 6 months,
Five, 5 months.
5 months.
Yeah.
5 months, 12
Kilograms.
kilograms. Okay.
Yes. And about my goal, yes. At this time, I want to shape my body. I want to gain muscles. Maybe I want to control that. Um, I love to lose weight, if I want to be honest, um, but by controlling that, gaining muscles at the same time, not hurting my body. So yes, the most important thing for me now is shaping my body.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um, could you please tell me your weight and height?
My height is 166 centimeters, and my weight is 73 kilograms.
Okay. I want to ask you a major part of your body, your
Mm-hmm.
chest, your waist, your hip,
Mm-hmm.
and your arms and your thighs.
Uh-huh.
And send it for me.
Yes, surely. Yes, yes.
And I'm gonna, I provide for you
Mm-hmm.
for 2 weeks exercise program.
Mm-hmm.
After that, we check it, the result, and
Mm-hmm.
we check it that uh, it's it was good for you, it helps to you,
Yeah.
and we can improve it to be better, make it better. And after that, we can continue and change it. It's necessary. We can change it if you like it or don't like it. We can change it and improve it. And we can continue together. And can I ask you the last question?
Mm-hmm.
How often do you want to have exercise per week?
One more thing that I have to tell you about my job. My off days are not the same, are not static per week.
Mm-hmm.
Um, every week, my off days change. And for example, one week my off days are, for example, Wednesday and Thursday. The next week maybe is Saturday, Sunday. It's not the exact time that I have to tell you. For example, these days I have off, and I can have this table um, plan for per week. But I prefer, depends on how heavy my job is. Um, I prefer to have twice a week uh, for um for doing that exercise. But we can I ask you that, can we do it per week. For example, I tell you this week I'm available on Monday and, for example, Thursday.
Yes, of course.
Yes, yeah. It will be easier for me because I can't give you the exact date. Yeah.
Okay. Um, we use with one app, the
Mm-hmm.
name of CM Plus,
Mm-hmm.
Coach Me Plus.
Yes.
And in that, you can enter your measurement.
Yes.
And for each session, I put your exercise in there with a video and something note about how can you do this exercise and some
Yes.
clue about that. You can read all of them and you can watch the videos
Mm-hmm.
and you know about your next session
Yes.
exercise workout. And um, just as we
And can I
can,
ask you one more question?
yes,
And is it available? Is it possible that can we have about 1 hour or maybe 1 hour and a half per session?
yes, of course,
The duration is okay?
yes, yes.
Okay.
But I prefer we have 1 hour, but if you want, we can have 1 hour and a half.
No, 1 hour is perfect.
Okay.
And one more thing, um, is it important that when we are doing it in the morning, in the evening, and at night, maybe is it important that when we are doing it
It's
at
completely, it's depend on you.
it's not important that much.
Yes, depend
Okay.
on your job and your free time. You can send me your free time and
Mhm.
we schedule for example, next session
It's
or
perfect.
for the
Thank you so
next
much
week.
for your cooperation. That helping me with my schedule. I know it's hard for you, but thank you so much for that.
No problem. I'm so happy to see you,
Me too. Thank you so much.
and I hope you are doing well and see each other.
Yes, sure. And thank you so much. I'm so happy that you're my trainer. I think we will be really good at this training sessions that we have together and we will be perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Have a good night. Bye.
Bye.